Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is the second video in a set of reading practices, part of the Learn Arabic series. So we'll analyze each sentence that we go through using the techniques we learned in this course. These are the four processes to recognize firstly the silent letters, and then identify and classify words. This is to know whether they're nouns or verbs or so. The third is to identify the attached affixes within words, and finally understand the meaning of words. Once again, we'll follow the four processes. To begin with, we want to recognize the silent letters. Let's take a look at this sentence or proverb. So it's إذا خرج الكلام من القلب وقع في القلب وإذا خرج من اللسان لم يتجاوز الآذان. So let's color code the silent letters in gray. You'll find these are each connective hamza, hamzatul wasl, part of the definite Arabic article. So it's here, a third one here, the fourth and fifth as well in the second line. Of course, these are always the connective hamza. And in times the lam itself, when it's a sun lam, lam shamsiya, you can identify this by the shadda that follows the lam. So this indicates that this is a lam shamsiya, so it's silent. In this sentence, these are the only silent letters. Now let's take a look at classifying the words, distinguishing whether they are nouns or verbs. So there, once again, the definite article, color-coded in green. Now these are nouns, 3 in the first line and 2 in the second. They are, of course, attached only to the beginning of words, nouns more precisely. So we've identified several words. Remember as well, these are nouns only. This is important for understanding the sentence, the structure of the sentence. If we look into it in more detail, these are the prepositions fi and min. Min here, of course, instead of a sukoon on the noon, there's a fatha. This is because it preceded a hamzat wasl. This always happens when it comes before a weak hamza. So the mark is changed from sukoon to fatha. And now looking at the different attachments to words. So of course, the definite article, which is in green here. There is also the particles, the different particles, the prepositions being one of them, and of course the conjunctions in brown. So this is one conjunction. To begin with, look for the waw with the fatha. It means and. So it's right here, وَإِذَا. It's also part of this word here, وَقَعَ. But to remember that each word in Arabic, a full word contains a minimum of 3 letters. So let's take looking at this word. It's 1, 2, 3. So anyway, the waw is part of this word and not a conjunction. So we'll erase that from the options and color code. So the conjunction waw here is in brown, prepositions in blue, and the definite article in green. This is also here a particle, meaning not, lam, and it precedes only verbs. So this is another way to identify verbs. So for sure, this yatajawaz here is a verb. So now we have an idea of the number of nouns in the sentence. Also this verb, we see it. And besides the prepositions and particles, so we'll of course identify the remaining words as verbs. They are here kharaja and waqa'a. Once again, kharaja. These are verbs. You see here, if we color code the pronouns, yatajawaz. Here, this is a pronoun attached to the beginning of it, and this is once again something that distinguishes distinguishes verbs from nouns. And finally, let's take a look at the translation of this proverb. You can follow the meanings of the words by using the color code. So إذا خرج الكلام من القلب وقع في القلب. وإذا خرج من اللسان لم يتجاوز الآذان. The translation is, when the speech stems from the heart, it penetrates into the heart, and when it stems from the tongue, it will not go beyond the ears. شكراً.